in that minor, or yeah. So we're going to talk about that. But before we start on that, we have a few announcements that we want to talk about. Joanne, do you want to talk about your dental hygiene?
So I think most of you already got the email about this that I forwarded to everyone. But I was notified yesterday that there's going to be an open house for the dental hygiene program on November 8th. It's on a Tuesday and it's from 6 to 8 p.m. and it's in the 4th floor of this building. And so if you're interested in the dental hygiene program at all, if you want to check that out and see what the benefits are and how that works with the schedule, go to the open house event.
Cool. So I'm going to pass these flyers around. If you're interested, take one and pass it down. Do you want to talk about?
Yeah, so the bowling social is tomorrow at 8 at Chateau Lane. How many people are going? Okay. Joanne made a Google Doc where we have like if you need a ride and who's driving. So you can contact, like if you see people that are driving or need a ride, you can just contact them and coordinate it right there. Try to leave like here by 7:30 so we can get on time.
You have to go to socials to get Cardinal and Gold membership, so keep that in mind.
And if you have cans, give it to me after the end of the meeting.
Alright, so I have two announcements for you guys. They're two really cool opportunities that we're starting up. The first one is we're doing rotations at the oral surgery department. And so that's kind of cool. It's like our rotations from last year, but this one specifically in the oral surgery department. It's on the first floor, you get to shadow them and all that. So we're starting it next week, and we're doing it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Tuesdays from 1 to 4 p.m. and Thursdays from 9 to 12. I'm only going to be taking 2 people for each session. So if you guys are interested, come up to me after the meeting and sign up. Only sign up if you can stay for the whole 3 hours though. So don't sign up if you need to leave after like an hour or 2. And then my second announcement is that I got an email from a first-year dental student who's doing a humanitarian mission in Ensenada, Mexico. It's in Baja, Mexico, not too far away. He wanted me to tell you guys that he's looking for 2 USC pre-dental students to accompany him. He's taking 2 UCLA pre-dental and 2 USC pre-dental students. So let's see. So they're going to be leaving. I'll get back to you on the date, but I know they're leaving, I think it's next Friday. They're going to be leaving like really early in the morning, around like, I forgot, was it 3 a.m. or 5 a.m.? And you guys are going to be driving down to San Diego, then taking a bus to Mexico and coming back on Saturday at night. It sounds really cool. It'll be a really good opportunity to shadow dentists. He said you guys could do some assisting, and he's giving priorities to. He gave me 4 criteria because he has a lot of UCLA people signing up for this. So he told me to look for 4 criteria. Preference is given to people who can speak Spanish, someone who can drive, someone who's very, very involved in this club, and seniority. So I'm going to be picking 2 people to accompany him on the trip. And if you guys are interested, come up to me after the meeting also to sign up. The cost is going to be around $65 for gas to drive down to San Diego, for the bus fee to Mexico, and hotel for overnight stay. So yeah, if you guys are interested, come up to me after the meeting, sign up, and we'll give you more information about this opportunity.
Okay guys, so today we have something to announce. We have Member of the Month, and I would like to invite Valerie Velasco. And we're gonna take a photo with Brian later, and then your photo will be on the Hall of Fame. And also, I want you to stay here because we also have a second one. They tie everything. They went to every SSC. Valerie actually missed one, but she went to AYUDA. So this person went to every SSC club meeting and also like social. Natalie Nunes. Natalie? Oh, she just texted me. Maybe she's on her way or something like that. Yeah, but yeah, congratulations to Natalie Nunes. Dr. Enciso from UC School of Dentistry to have a talk about like her class, which is fundamental of Craniofacial and Dental Technology. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. So I wanted to talk to you about two things. One is the minor in Craniofacial and Dental Technology. It was created between the School of Dentistry, Engineering, and the college, and it's about, used to be 18 units in total, but now we changed it to 16 because one of the dental class that you have to take went down to 2 units. This is the website for the minor. Maybe I should write down my email somewhere. I just wanted to show you, I mean, overall, if you go to the catalog under dentistry, there's a minor in Craniofacial and Dental Technology. It's the only one, I believe, open to undergrads. And the first one is my class. I'm going to talk about my class after, then for 12. And then there is one, histology and embryology, which is now 2 units. It's just, we are going through curriculum change, so it will be 2 units. And then it's genetics and introduction to biomaterials and tissue engineering. So this was going to go down to 12 units, like the core units will be 12, and then you have to take at least 2 electives. Oh, it's going to go down. 2 electives, which are mostly in biology or BME, and there's some like introduction to dentistry that most of you probably are taking then 221. We add some in health behavior statistics because you have to have, I believe it's like 14 units outside your major or something like that. But you can talk to Chris Knoll, is the biomedical engineer, BME student advisor. He knows all the details and all the units and how can you do it and everything. And I believe Brian did the
He'll be right back.
I believe he's doing it. But in the catalog, and you have all the details. And then I wanted to talk about my class. There are really only 2 classes for open for undergrads in dentistry. One is DENT, I think it's 2 to 1, the one with Dr. Navazesh, Introduction to Dentistry, which is 1 unit. And the other is my class. This class is about the technology that the faculty and researchers and clinicians use in their, their class or in their clinic. And what I wanted to show you is the speakers. I have every single class is one different speaker. So if you take the class, you will be meeting Dr. Slavkin, that you might know. He was the former dean of the school and NIDSR director. And then you will meet Dr. Oldak, who is at CCMB, and she does research, biochemistry research, building enamel. You will meet Alan Friedman, who is a periodontist, and he will talk about dental implants and all the things that you can make the implants better. Dr. Pascal Mann is known everywhere in the world for aesthetic dentistry, and he will show you beautiful, crowns and all the stuff they do. Go on and on. Dr. Sheets and Dr. Esman will talk about the telemeter device we use to see if the implant is stable. I will talk about 3D imaging. Dr. Phillips will talk about CAD/CAM and applications, how to make restorations with a machine. And then you will meet Dr. Navazesh, who's the, you probably know her already, the academic, the dean of academics. And I will talk about 3D imaging, and then Dr. Clark is going to have a very nice class about avatars in dental education. So this is not your typical dentistry, but you will also learn dentistry through this. And a little bit of anatomy, a little bit of biology, a little bit of what else? So also, did Valerie just left?
Just to do
So Valerie and Brian have taken my class. I wanted you to tell me a little bit, because of course I'm going to say it's wonderful. But most of the grade comes from a research project we do. So you will get an idea, let's say, okay, I want to make dental implants better. So you will read papers about dental implants, you talk to the faculty, and you will have your own little research project at the end that you have to present. And that's the majority of the grade. So it's not your typical, I think, boring class. It's really exciting. I think the speakers are really well known and very, famous people. You can meet faculty and eventually, do research with them later, or whatever. Let me show you some comments I have. So I got some comments from my students lately. I wanted to see, so Brian, Brian, he said, I love your class. To be honest, it was the most informative and exciting course. Then John Lee said, I'm really glad to do the class. It was helpful. I learned a few things. Helped me prepare for the school. Thank you for the class. Megan was supposed to come, but I guess didn't come. She's a DDS student. Yeah.
She was she's in dental school right now, 2nd year. She also took this class with me.
And then what do you have to say about the class?
I think for me, I learned a lot from fundamental craniofacial and dental technology. Like I got to talk to a lot of professors from USC, also from UC. Yes, they came over to give a talk, and I actually got a chance to went to a clinic of a doctor. I forgot her name. She had a clinic.
Oh, Dr. Sheets, you went to visit Dr. Sheets
in
Newport Beach.
Yes, she has a really nice clinic there. This is my dream.
Your dream clinic, she's actually pretty rich right now.
Yeah.
Very nice clinic.
And I think this gives you a really broad knowledge about dentistry. To those of you who don't know anything about surgery, who don't know about what is Ross do, what periodontist do. Yes, you will get to learn that in this class. I love this class so much. That's why I did my Craniofacial and Dental Technology.
Are you taking the minor too? Did
Yes,
you do the whole minor?
Yes, yes.
Are you done with all the
I have one more class.
One more class, okay. So Brian did the... So, Valerie, so what do you want to say? You didn't apply yet to the dental school, so we don't know if the class helped her or not. Hopefully.
Sorry. Well, it really helped me with learning about the dental field, and especially seeing how the technology within the dental field. I learned about through SC that we have the latest technology like CAD and CAM, and also the virtual patient. So you can also learn what's the ins in the dental school. So when you apply or during the interviews, that's what you can talk about, something that led you into why you want to go into dentistry.
Yeah, another thing is the people who asked me to write a letter, I talk about the research project. So I don't say, oh, he was in my class and he did well. I can really talk about the research project they did, so they invented something that goes into the mouth and then delivers medicines slowly. I can talk about your project and see. I think you can, of course, talk about that in the interview. So it's not, a little bit about prosthodontist because Pascal Mine talks about what he does, and then there's a periodontist, and there's lab chemist, more research, more like a biologist, a biochemist, and computer science. So you see a little bit of everything in the school. Dr. Navazesh talks about saliva testing. All the tests you can do in saliva now, not only for chemistry, but for many other diseases. So, any questions, anybody?
I'm sure you get a lot of this when you go to dental school, first and second year. Because Megan told me that she actually know stuff before.
Yeah.
The teacher and teach her. And for those of you who want to do this is more research classes. because you get to do your research paper at the end, and it's really cool how if you really like dentistry, then I really recommend it. Yeah, but I love this class.
That's why I
compared to all like bio classes, GM.
Oh yeah.
It's way better. Yeah.
So the class is on Mondays 1 to 4.
Oh, we changed the date.
Yeah, it used to be Tuesday just before the one, but they changed it to there was a conflict. Yeah.
And it's 2 hour and 40 minutes meeting every week, so like not a lot.
It's more like 2 hours and a half, sometimes shorter. Events, about 1 or 2 times I will ask you, usually 2 times you will present your research, your progress first and before your final report. So by the time you arrive to the end and you have to write your report, which is like 5 or 6 pages, I don't think I want to ask you for 10 pages. You really have met with me personally a few times, so usually everybody, is in a good track. So I don't let you just do nothing and then at the end, oh, it's the finals, and then I have to do my report. Other question?
Do you have to be enrolled in the minor to enroll in your...
No. You can enroll in this class independently. No.
I took this class before I enrolled into
Yeah. You can also take the class and then you later decide to go into the minor.
You said the minor was 18 units?
Well, it's going to decrease to 16 because you need to show again the classes.
Yeah.
One of the classes went from 4 to 2.
Yeah.
Down to 2. Those are...
And you need at least 2 electives that were up there?
Yes. And there's one unit, which is the one with Dr. Navazesh.
If you bio major, then this is totally recommended because like a lot of overlap. Like I don't need to take biochem again. I don't need to take biotechnology. You still have that.
Yeah. But you have to have a certain amount that are not part of the
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
But
So how
not that
many?
much.
Do you remember? Like 10 or
12 units.
12?
12.
So you have to really meet with Chris because you did, I think it's about 12 that are not part of your major. So if you are biology, you have to still take, of course, the 2, DENT for 12 and PHIS 10 and the BME for 10. The DENT for 1 will count to, like the 1 unit with Dr. Navazesh. Then you have to get some BME classes or health science classes that are not biology.
Okay.
But this 40 units is going to go down to 12 for sure. It's because this one became 2 units only. This one, basic human and oral psychology. So it's 12 core, which as he said, you already have genetics if you are a biology.
Yeah.
You already have genetics, so you don't have to take that one again, of course.
And biochemistry as well.
And you already have biochemistry. And if I go down to the electives, so you have to have 2 electives then, at least 2 electives. So which one did you take? The DENT 221?
Yes.
Introduction to dentistry probably are all taken anyway to meet the terminalization. So this is the one with 1 unit, and then you have to take 1 more, which is not biology.
Okay.
Or it's biology, but it's not part of the
Major.
Yeah, it could be biology, something advanced, biochemistry advanced that you don't have to take.
Okay.
I don't know. But the best thing is to meet with Chris Knoll, BME, the student advisor, biomedical engineering.
And he will discuss
See
that.
Knoll at USC, you can email him.
He will
See
look
Knoll.
over your classes
Yeah,
and your major. Anyone who's biomedical engineering major, biomedical engineering.
He's very, very helpful. He knows more than me about units and the order. You can also meet with Michael Kirkland, I think is the biology.
Yeah, but
He should also know, but he doesn't know as much as Chris. So yeah, Michael can kind of help you, but mostly he will send it to Chris. Chris knows everything. Anything I forgot about Oh, yeah, to take my class, you have to be junior or senior. Probably everybody. Yeah, you have to be at least junior. Junior or senior.
Yeah, junior and senior.
Most of the people are senior, but I have seen juniors. And you don't need any prerequisite, so you can take it as a junior.
for those of you who think getting a letter of recommendation is hard, I recommend because you get to talk to a lot of doctors here.
Yeah, you can talk to them.
If they like you, they know that you have like knowledge, you have like your interest into dentistry, then it's really easy to ask for a letter of recommendation, a strong one from you.
You can visit their labs.
Yeah.
Okay, so any more questions? Anybody?
Do you want to write down more information?
I don't think can I just write this? Where?
Yeah, over.
Where? On the other one?
Yeah, take care of it. Yeah, we just gonna.
I wonder if oh, okay. So this is when I send my email around, if you have to contact me, or you can look for my first name is Reyes, last name is okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, better.
Really? But she got the email. Us having
Combine everything. Okay, guys, so we have our COD to talk about SSC and data. Yeah.
Okay guys, can we settle down a little bit? Thank you. It's nice to see you all again. Today we're going to cover the Spread the Smile campaign because I know a lot of you guys had questions about what is SSC, what do we do at SSC, and how do we go about it. So, okay, so we'll get started. So the importance of SSC. Not only are you stepping up to be a leader, but you're creating a positive impact in these children. You're helping educate, and you get to be a dentist for a day. Because seriously, when we go to these classrooms, the kids think we're dentists already. So it's an extra awesome thing. Also remember that SSC is necessary for Gold and Cardinal membership. So you want to be active in SSC. Also, it's a great experience for your personal statements and your dental application. Logistics, it's every Friday, unless the school has an activity, but usually every Friday. This semester, we're at 32nd Street, USC Magnet, which is right across from the Shrine. We take 16 people, and it's usually the 16 people that reply first. We do 8 students per class, and there's 2 per rotation. So each classroom will have 4 rotations, which we'll cover later, and each one's from 8 to 10 minutes. We have to be there at 7:50 sharp, and then we'll start at 8 and finish by 9 and 9:15 the latest. We also require that you wear scrubs. If you don't have any, they sell them here at the dental school in the basement, but you can also wear business casual and no jeans. There is a little thing. If you guys don't show up after you have signed up, you will not receive credit for that day, and then you will be taken away 1 point, 1 SSC point. So if you have 0 SSC points and you sign up and miss, that would be a -1 SSC point. And that's just to keep, people responsible for showing up. So who are we when we show up at SSC? So remember that you're representing not only USC but our club, so we want to have a good impact in these schools. We want to be invited back, we want to keep that communication between us and the schools. Please be respectful to the children and everybody around you. I know we're all leaders here and we want to take initiative, but you have to remember that someone there is in charge. You can't just burst into the class. There's a process to everything. So you don't go into the classroom until the leader says you can go in. Remember, we're there to teach. Don't start punching the little children or playing. I know it's really tempting to just start kidding around with them, but remember that we're there to teach. So you have to establish a certain respectful relationship with the children. So be really nice, but also maintain their respect. Also, don't try to discipline them because that could involve legal issues. If you have any problems, you come to me and I will talk to the teacher. Please be respectful and prepare in advance so that you know what you're going to teach. On a lighter note, like I said, be nice to the children. They think that you're a dentist already, so that's really cool. Be energetic, smile a lot, be engaging. If you partied the night before, get some coffee before SSC. I want you to be 100% there. Okay, so where do we start? You sign up for SSC through the email I send out on Sunday nights. If you're not getting the SSC email yet, then please come to me after the meeting. You will receive a confirmation on Wednesday evening, night, or Thursday morning. And I will assign you to a group to just go over the information that's in the confirmation email. Okay, so what to do the day of. So when we go in, usually, I know a lot of you guys have been, but those of you that haven't, I introduce all of us to the class, and then we separate into groups, into the 4 groups. And then so what you want to do first is introduce yourself. Like, hey guys, my name is Cecia, and we're going to talk to you about how to brush your teeth. Be really engaging, positive, energetic, pace yourself. We only have 8 to 10 minutes. And then also you want to monitor the way you talk to them. When they're really small, everything you say is really cool to them, but as they get older, they know how to floss or how to brush, so you gotta kind of work around them.
They really smart, like smarter, like way smarter.
They're really smart.
In the
Yeah.
past couple of years, every day.
Yeah, these children are like magnet students, so they're up there. And then also you want to keep like a good attitude, like, good job, that was awesome, I can't believe you guys remember that, like that's really cool. So just keep encouraging them. So the rotations we have brushing and flossing, cavities, nutrition, and dental anatomy. And the awesome thing is that this semester we just brought, we have been shopping for props for every station. So these dinosaurs here, these little monsters, will be used for the brushing and flossing. So this is how we're going to teach them, the little puppets. So they're really cute and awesome.
They turned you into a puppet?
Also my roommates think they're really creepy, but I like them. Okay, so we have an example. This is the brushing and flossing example. I don't know if any of you that have been to SSC want to help me out, or we can just go over it really quick. No? Okay, we'll go over it really quick. Okay, so basically the paper that I send out on the email has all the instructions, and I give you a copy of that at SSC on Friday. So if you're familiar with it, then it's going to help you go through it quicker. But pretty much, this is just a summary of it. But it'll tell you, like, show children the model and ask them what's the top and bottom, and you just want to engage with them, talk to them back and forth. Like, guys, how do you brush your teeth? And then they'll show you, and then you can teach them the right way to do it. And then you go into floss. There's questions that go along with it. How many times a day do we brush? And then they go twice, so you tell them fight on. You know, everything works out. And then at the end, you want to review the questions for the quiz. And you want to keep reminding them that there's going to be a prize at the end. That way, they're like really motivated to participate. Any questions? Any questions, guys? No? Are we cool? Yes?
Are you done?
I'm done.
That's how you end up, just kidding.
Okay, thanks guys.
So we have only 20 minutes left. I'm just going to go real quick talking about AYUDA. Like some of you here, maybe freshmen, sophomore, might not know like what are we going to do like at AYUDA. We're not quite sure yet, but it's not going to be this week. Maybe next week we will send you the
I'm sorry, what did you say?
yeah, maybe next week.
Maybe in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So welcome to the 4th general meeting of DDS. So we have Brother Smile, AYUDA, and also the new thing this year is the rotation at USC Oral Surgery Department. This is something real new, so please make sure you guys have your HIPAA done before going to the clinic. Because if they ask me and you guys don't have it, we will be in big trouble. Because we're gonna see a lot of patients, we're gonna be talking to them, they might ask you questions and stuff like that. If we don't have HIPAA, are you guys have HIPAA yet? Oh, yeah, perfect.
If not, there's a link on the website and it's been fixed to USC's certification website that you can use your student ID to go through the program.
Okay, so since I just talked about our SSC, and if you have any questions, just feel free to ask her. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about DDS and also AYUDA. For AYUDA, this is a question that we usually get from a new member, like where that is usually in OC, which is 40-45 minute driving. If you guys don't have a car, we offer you like we can share a ride with a plan member, or I can also drive you guys if you guys really need a drive, like a ride. So what do we get to do there? We're gonna shadow assisting X-ray filling procedure and also doing sterilization. We should wear scrub, but scrub will be here next, like at the first meeting of spring, and it's gonna be free. Yep, so that's a good thing. And we will provide you the gown to wear with it. So make sure you guys don't get any blood, like anything on your clothes. And what you guys need to do is when you guys go to AYUDA, make sure to follow your Anli or any DDS board member. So they we can show you which station you guys gonna go to. So we have 5 stations. We have radiology, diagnostics, sterilization, shadow, and PIT. You guys familiar to these?
A lot of fun.
Okay. So PIT, basically, we stay in the center station. Like if dental student ask you, like, may I have a mouth mirror, may I have gauze, may I have, basically you are their assistant. They ask you for why, stuff like that, and you can help them with that. Is that hard to hear? No. Okay. Yep. Shadowing, you can get to see them doing filling on the kit and also on their powder. I don't like sterilization, but
Do they still let us assist? Like some of them.
sometimes, yeah, if you really being active, especially for girls. If you go to station